Something, say something. We tell it to our kids all the time, right?
And officials say that PA children, they're doing just that to the tune of 32,000 times over the past 2 years. The Attorney General says it's leading to safer schools really across the Commonwealth.
CBS 21's Andrew Klein talking to folks in Carlisle about this and some threats that have actually been thwarted. Tell us.
Attorney General Dave Sunday says schools are safer because in part of the Safe2Say app. It's a program that recently went online.
So we've seen a pretty significant increase from the time of inception up until probably the past 2 years. We saw actually like a pretty consistent amount of tips. I want to say we were about at 32,000 last year, and we were just over 32,000 again this year.
The Safe2Say program helps students report potential danger to their school while also remaining anonymous.
Since the program launched in 2019, there have been more than 185,000 tips submitted. This school year, the most common subject matters in the tips were bullying, cyberbullying, suicide ideation, and drug distribution.
When a tip comes into the Attorney General's office, they review it and connect with the school district it comes from.
We saw like a really significant increase in school law enforcement as well, whether it's school police or actually just our SROs. And we work really well with them, and they're taking a lot of the life safety tips that we get and working with them. So that's been an interesting thing to see in our state, is the increase of school police who are actually just dedicated to working with our school districts.
The Carlisle Area School District says they had hundreds of calls this past school year.
We've had minor situations. However, we've also had major situations, not major school violence type situations, but bigger issues where it could be a cry for help for a particular student. And by us receiving that tip, it's allowed us to create that line of communication.
Both Carlisle and the state say the increased number of calls is a good thing.
The relationships that you have with kids in terms of understanding what's happening, what's causing issues here, what's causing issues there. Anytime we can have better knowledge of the things that are going on within our school community, the tensions between kids, the troubles that some kids have, it only makes us a better school system.
Guys, we've seen this technology work in multiple schools, in multiple school districts. In Schuylkill County, a student was arrested after the Safe2Say app showed a potential threat coming from him towards their school. The team that I spoke with earlier today says local law enforcement as well has done a really good job responding to these school districts where the Safe2Say app is prevalent. In Carlisle, Andrew Klein, CBS 21 News.